Hey guys, and welcome back to another round of War Robots with Stupendous. This is my face! So, I was trying to figure out how to best do the face reveal, and I decided probably what would be the most interesting for you guys is if we did a face cam on a video. So that's what we're going to do today. Let me actually move this button for a second because I'm going to show you guys kind of what's going on. So I decided for today's video that I would... So I just finished outfitting this hangar. So I decided I would put in the most requested subscriber requests over the last 2 weeks. So I went through comments on YouTube, and I went through comments on my Facebook page, and then like a bunch of private messages that you guys and myself have been talking about over the past 2 weeks. And so these are the 5 most requested setups over the last 2 weeks, and I figured instead of doing a video on each of them, we'd see if we could get them all into one video. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just make this into 2 videos. So we've got the Plasma Gareth, we've got Natasha with pins and tridents, we've got this mixed Rhino setup. A lot of people have been asking if this is better or if the Death Button Rhino is better. And honestly, I don't think I could say if one is better or not, but when we get into the game, I'll talk to you about why I like this one. And then we've got the Plasma Fujin and the right-handed Smack Galahad. So there we go. All right, so let me throw this back up here for you. Then it's a little more out of the way during the video. So let's just jump into a round. So if you guys like the face cam, let me know. It's something that I'll consider adding in the future. I don't know if it's something that I'll add in every time I record, because a lot of times I record in random places. So so there's going to be a lot of times when I'm recording that I'm probably not able to do a face cam with it. So, but if you guys like it, let me know. But otherwise, this is my face. Yeah, long waiting time here. But anyways, seriously, thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel, for coming and hanging out. Whether you're subscribed or not, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the sense of community that we've been able to build. I love that everyone feels free to ask questions, and you guys are helping me to answer questions in the comments below, and it's just got a really cool feel to it. I really appreciate it. It's some good positive vibes, and I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for doing that. So, all right. So I see I saw a a Fury with tridents over there, so I decided to hop into this guy first, and we'll head down and we'll see about taking him out for my team. More than likely he'll go and set up over there, so it may be difficult for me to get over to him, but we'll take out whoever we can on the way over. So let's talk about a couple perks about the Fujin. So with the Fujin, you notice when I dropped in, there was no waiting time. It doesn't like buckle or brace when it hits the ground. Oh my gosh, but it does struggle with these stairs for no reason. This bot should be so well coded and developed that, like, since it's like a spider bot, it should be able to climb on anything. But yeah, it gets hung up on these stairs on Shenzhen, and I find that very annoying. But anyways, it doesn't have to buckle when it falls, so it gives you an extra couple seconds over another bot who has to, kind of brace itself once it hits the ground. One of the other perks about it is that it doesn't have to... Oh, that rhino's dead. It doesn't have to stop when it changes directions. So this is why I brought that Fujin, is for that guy right there that was just shooting at me. I'm going to go ahead and get behind cover here. Just get out of his sight line. He's going to have to move back here and focus me instead of focusing my teammates that are trying to get into center. So whether I'm able to take him out or not, if I can be a distraction to him, that'll be good. So, but anyways, yeah, so like changing directions with the Fujin, so you see me moving back and forth right here. It doesn't have to turn its legs, which allows it to move around. It gives it an advantage that other bots don't have. Other bots have to move their turntable for their legs. Oh, I should have let my shield charge up after those tridents hit me. Otherwise, I would have been able to take out that guy with the death button. So I'm going to hop into my Natasha here. So I don't like Natasha because it's so slow. That's why nobody else likes it too, but its firepower, there's definitely something to be said for it. So I mentioned this in a video the other day, but if you calculate it out, the damage that the 2 tridents and 2 CRV pins can do is actually greater than the damage that that 3 tridents can do, like from a Fury, and that's per shot. To balance that out, you have so with the Natasha you have the slower speed for the bot itself, but then you also have the shorter range on the CRV pins. And so if you can deal with that, shorter range, and if you can deal with the slower bot, you're actually able to do, I think the DPS is like 300 or 400 DPS higher than what the Fury has to offer. But again, you have to take into account those concessions. So you have to get further into range for it to be effective. Oh, there goes that Lancelot. I was hoping to spank him on his way by. So, but anyways, yeah. So that's some food for thought with the Natasha. Like I said, I'm not a fan of it because it is just so slow. But it is only, I think maxed out. I think it's only 4 kilometers per hour slower than the Fury. So, all right. So we'll take that guy out there. This guy's going to be our next target here. Is that a Russian? No, it looks like plasma actually. So. I was gonna say, is he gonna move? I think there might have been a little bit of server lag there, so I'll probably jump out of this guy in a little bit. It looks like we're winning this game. Oh, ouch! Those aphids though. I was gonna say it looks like we're winning this game. So I want to be able to showcase some of these other bots from subscriber requests that we threw in today. So I'll just kind of overextend myself this way. we'll just kind of see what happens. I'm not too stressed about it. If you look at the beacon bar. I think we're doing okay, and a lot of those guys are in mid-range support bots. So let's see. Let's jump into this guy because this is probably over the past week. This question, the death button versus the mixed setup on the Rhino, has probably been the most asked question that I've had on the channel. So there's pros and cons to both. I don't think one is better than the other. Both of them serve a purpose. So with the death button, you're able to do a lot of damage very, very quickly. Like with the pinatas, for example, I think it's just shy of 3 seconds to unload a full clip. And so if you're considering 2 of them, then that means that's 44,000 damage that you're able to put into somebody in 3 seconds, and then you can go and get behind cover or whatever. And that's really nice, being able to do fast damage. That's one of the perks of using Orkans and Pinatas. But with the Magnum setup, you're able to keep constant pressure on, but then you also have the benefit of having basically like 4 Pinatas, which is really, really nice. Because these guys are each doing about 45,000 damage per clip, between 45 and 50,000 damage per clip. So that was an amazing run with it, and again, like I said, I'm not being very careful with these bots because, you know, this game's in the bag, so normally I wouldn't go just straight up the gut like that. I'd play it a little more carefully. And then, yeah, the Plasma Gareth, this specific setup wasn't requested, but people ask me all the time what my favorite setup is for the Gareth, and if I was to pick one, it would definitely be the Plasma setup. A lot of people like the Orkan and Pinata setup. That guy should not have been focusing me. He wasn't paying enough attention. But yeah, the Orkan and Pinata setup is definitely nice, and it's definitely nice to have that splash damage to work with. But as far as being able to deal constant damage and everything like that, I definitely appreciate having the Turan and Magnum. So that's why that makes this setup for the Gareth my favorite setup. So, so you saw me just a moment ago using those little things in the courtyard for cover. That's an important tactic when you're in a light bot on this map or in the Fujin, because it's short enough that it's actually at the same level as the light bots. But if you're not using these, so this little thing in front of me that I'm walking directly towards, if you're not using those, then you're definitely living beneath your privileges. You could be. So you saw the guys that were shooting at me. They were firing tridents and they were firing Orkans directly into those things. So, but anyway, so that's our 1,000 subscriber special. Hopefully it was special enough for you. not the highest damage game in the world, but I just wanted to do something kind of like that for you. I mean, I could have mashed together like tons of footage and done all kinds of stuff, but I thought that this might be, I guess, kind of the most special way, and I guess the biggest way for me to say thank you to you guys. There's not lots of ways that I can do that, but I really do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and trying to make the War Robots community, you know, a little brighter, a little happier with my commentary and with the conversations that we're able to have. I love that you guys come and hang out with me. So if you guys like the video, if you guys like the channel, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to show your support for it. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more daily content. As always, I hope you guys have an amazing day. This is Pendous signing off.